There are 7 points in your body right now that ancient traditions across thousands of years, across cultures that never even spoke to each other, all independently discovered and mapped. The Hindus found them, the Egyptians encoded them, the Taoists built entire healing systems around them, and Tibetan monks spent lifetimes learning to activate them. These 7 points are energy centers that directly govern how deeply you can go inward. And for those of us in the altered states of consciousness practice, they dictate how far your consciousness can travel. They're called chakras, and in this video, I'm going to break down exactly what they are, how they function for your experiences in lucid dreaming, astral projection, and in overall altered states of consciousness. So the word chakra comes from Sanskrit. It means wheel, specifically a spinning wheel of energy, and that's exactly what they are. They are vortices, points along your body where energy concentrates, it rotates, and either flows freely or gets blocked. Think of your body not just as a physical structure with bones, organs, and tissue, but as an energetic system running simultaneously underneath all of that, like hardware and software running at the same time. So your physical body is the hardware, your energetic body is the software, and the chakras are the processing centers where that software runs its most important operations. Now, here's where it gets interesting for our purposes. Each chakra governs a specific domain of human experience. It's not just emotional or physical experience, but perceptual experience, meaning the chakras directly influence what you are capable of perceiving and how far beyond the physical your awareness can extend. When your chakras are closed or blocked, your consciousness stays contracted and it stays surface level. But when your chakras are open and they're spinning and aligned, your consciousness becomes like a signal with no interference. Now, a blocked chakra doesn't mean something is necessarily wrong with you at all. It only means energy has stagnated in that center, usually through fear, suppressed emotion, chronic stress, or even simply just never having directed conscious attention there. But the moment you bring deliberate awareness to those centers, things begin to shift. There are 7 main chakras, and I will walk you through each of them. And I'm going to also tell you exactly what each one means for your ability to access altered states. So first we got the root chakra. It's located at the base of your spine. This is your foundation. It governs safety, groundedness, and your relationship to the physical body. Now listen. When it comes to out-of-body experiences, you cannot successfully leave a foundation you don't feel safe in. So people who struggle with astral projection, who feel panic the moment their consciousness projects, almost always have a blocked root chakra. And there's an unconscious terror of leaving the body because the body doesn't feel like a safe home to begin with. Think about that for a moment. Like if every time you try to project, you feel sudden fear, racing heart, or the urge to snap back, that's your root chakra telling you it doesn't feel secure. The solution isn't to push through the fear, it's to address the energetic root of it. So then we have the sacral chakra, and it's located just below your navel. This is your center of creativity, sensation, and fluid experience. It governs how you relate to imagination and how vividly you can generate internal worlds. So for lucid dreaming specifically, this chakra is critical. The dream environment is a creative construct. So how rich, vivid, and controllable your lucid dreams are is essentially tied to how open this center is. A blocked sacral chakra produces flat, unstable, hard to control dreamscapes. The kind where just everything feels slightly off. An open sacral chakra produces experiences so vivid, so texturally real, that you have to actively remind yourself that you're dreaming. Now, the sacral chakra also governs your relationship to flow. And the flow is one of the fundamental qualities of any successful altered state experience. You cannot force your way into a lucid dream or an astral projection, and this center is where that capacity lives. Now next we have the solar plexus chakra. It's located at your upper abdomen, roughly 3 inches above your navel. This is willpower, it's personal authority, and your core manifestation center. And I'm going to go deeper on this later because it absolutely deserves it. But for now, understand this. The solar plexus is your engine. It is the center from which you project your intention into reality, both physical and non-physical. So without it activated, you drift through altered states as a passive observer, but with it open and ignited, you command them. You are no longer a passenger. Now next, we've got the heart chakra. It's located at the center of your chest. The heart chakra is the bridge between the lower chakras, which are physical, grounded, personal, and the upper chakras, which are expansive, cosmic, and transpersonal. If this bridge is closed, energy cannot flow upward into the centers that enable higher dimensional perception. So many people also find that their deepest altered state experiences carry an unmistakable quality of love, or just really profound unconditional connection. Not to a person, but like just to everything. That's the heart chakra. It's opening up. When you open it intentionally beforehand, that quality of connection saturates the entire experience from the beginning. We then come to the throat chakra, and it's located at your throat. This governs authentic expression, truth, and critically vibrational resonance. So sound and frequency are some of the most powerful tools for inducing altered states. Chanting, toning, binaural beats, mantras, all of this work through the throat chakra. You can physically feel the shift in consciousness that specific sounds produce. Certain frequencies create a resonance in the skull that directly stimulates the third eye. This is the chakra that makes sound-based induction techniques work on a whole different level than most people experience. Next, we have the third eye chakra, and it's located between your eyebrows. This is the one that most people probably already know about, and for good reason. It's your sense organ for realities beyond the physical one. This is your navigation system. When it's dormant, altered states are dark, foggy, and almost impossible to direct. When it's open, you perceive other dimensions of reality with the same clarity and resolution as the room you're sitting in right now, except more vivid, more real than physical reality itself. And last but not least, we've got the crown chakra, and it's located at the top of your head. When this chakra opens, the sensation is unmistakable. It feels like the top of your head dissolves. The boundary between where you end and where everything else begins simply disappears. What remains is pure unbounded awareness. This is what enables the deepest astral experiences, not just visiting another room or another dimension, but encountering something that feels genuinely infinite. This is the chakra that mystics across every tradition spent entire lifetimes trying to open. And the reason they dedicated their lives to it is because once you experience it, even briefly, ordinary life is just never quite the same again. Okay, now you have the full map, all 7 centers, what they govern, and why each one matters for consciousness exploration. Now, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, I highly recommend you do right now. In my next video, I will deep dive into those 2 chakras that, when opened, will drastically have an impact on the way you experience consciousness, this physical reality, and other non-physical reality explorations. So hit the like button, subscribe, and if you want to learn more from me, then check out the links in the description below, where I go in depth with my close-knit community on multidimensional exploration. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon.
Because I am more than physical matter, I can perceive that which is greater than the physical world.